It was the most nervous I had ever been before a show, and just an hour beforehand, I thought that I would be performing solely to my friends and family. To catch you up, this is the story of my first ever comedy tour that took me all across Europe, and now back home to California, and where things kept going hilariously wrong. My trip home to the Bay Area being no exception. I packed up and hopped on the plane. It was my first time home for Christmas in almost 5 years, and I had decided to organize a show while I was back. I knew of a small comedy club called Barrel Proof Lounge, about an hour north of my hometown. So I reached out to ask if it was possible to rent it out or self-produce my show there. In Europe, English comedy is the Wild West. As long as you organize it, they'll let you do it, and you can sell tickets just based on the fact that you're offering English language entertainment in cities where that can be a rarity. As I drove home, I went by a billboard advertising that Jerry Seinfeld would be performing in the theater down the road the same night as my show. A not-so-subtle reminder that doing a show in the U.S. is a much bigger challenge. I knew the playbook for producing a show in Europe, but this was a whole new challenge. I couldn't even figure out where to target my ads to. But I lucked into some free publicity when I reached out to our local paper about getting my show featured in their events section, and they asked if they could do an article about me. Being interviewed and then featured on the front page of the lifestyle section set off major imposter syndrome for me. I could hardly enjoy the beauty of my home in Northern California because I was so worried about the show, which was a lesson I guess I didn't learn from the first episode of this series in Barcelona, that I can ruin a family vacation if I plan a show. This one was giving me particular anxiety because everyone from my high school track coach to my godparents and childhood friends had bought tickets, and nobody else.
You can really tell I have a lot of friends and family in the crowd tonight. That's easily the warmest welcome I've ever gotten on stage.
So it looked like it was shaping up to be the ultimate only child experience, charging my friends and family to come see me perform for them. But this show has too much story for one episode, so like, follow, and tune in next Monday to hear about the wildest show of the tour.